UK officer accused of citing COVID to detain slaying victimA prosecutor argued Wednesday that a serving London police officer handcuffed a woman on the pretext that she broke COVID-19 lockdown rules before he kidnapped and killed herWayne Couzens, 48, appeared at London's Central Criminal Court charged with the abduction, rape and murder of 33-year-old Sarah Everard, who disappeared while walking home from visiting a friend in South London on March 3. Couzens has pleaded guilty to the charges. He sat in court with his head bowed as members of Everard's family listened to prosecutor Tom Little open his case. Little said Couzens wore his police belt with handcuffs and used his police identification when he detained Everard by fraud. He had also rented a car, the prosecutor argued. There was no credible alternative explanation for his need to hire a car other than to use that car to kidnap and rape a lone woman, Little said. His movements were consistent with the defendant looking for, or hunting, for a lone young female to kidnap and rape, which is precisely what he did, the prosecutor argued.
Couzens joined the Metropolitan Police in 2018 and had worked as part of a team protecting diplomatic locations in central London. He had worked an overnight shift at the U.S. Embassy on the day he kidnapped Everard. As a police officer, Couzens also had worked on COVID-19 patrols and enforcing coronavirus regulations, Little said. Everard, who was walking home after going to a friend's house for dinner while Britain remained under lockdown, made her more vulnerable to the officer's claim that she had breached pandemic rules, according to the prosecutor. A passenger in a passing car witnessed the kidnapping, but mistook it for an arrest by an undercover officer, he added. Everard's body was found in woodland in Ashford, Kent, about 60 miles southeast of London, a week after she went missing. Her disappearance led to one of the most widely publicised missing person investigations the UK has ever seen, Little said. The case also sparked national outrage and triggered large-scale protests denouncing violence against women. Britain's government said in the wake of Everard's killing that it would invest millions of pounds more in its Safer Streets fund to put more officers on the streets and improve street lighting and closed-circuit television facilities to protect women and girls. The killing of 28-year-old primary school teacher Sabina Nessa, who was found dead in a London park earlier this month, has put renewed focus on the safety of women. Before the court hearing in the Couzens case, the Metropolitan Police Department said it was sickened, angered, and devastated by this man's crimes, which betrayed everything we stand for. The force said it wouldn't further comment until the hearing is over.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe